MLB bets and analysis Tuesday, October 8th, guys. What a way to start the week. What a way to continue the momentum with October. 7-0 after the Royals beat the Yankees 4-2 yesterday. We got that play at plus 125, guys. 5,000 to win $6,250, guys. While everybody was looking at the Saints or Monday Night Football, we found the most valuable play of the day and the one that paid us out the most. And I hope you guys cashed because I did post this on Instagram for free if you followed my page at AF Sports. Now, as always, guys, all I ask for in return, we started the month 7-0. 5 of those plays have been posted for free. If you've been winning, all I ask for in return is for you to share the show with a couple buddies. Like this video and shoot a comment, and obviously subscribe to the channel. So that way you don't miss on any of this weekend's plays that I'm most likely not going to be making a video for you guys. So that's a little surprise I was going to tell you guys later on in the week, but here it is. This weekend we're probably going to have a video. Now, guys, for today, I mentioned it yesterday. I have the remainder of the year pass so you don't miss any of my plays. Today's the last day I'm going to do that. It's 80% off. Just shoot me a message on Instagram if you're interested on that. Don't want to harp on that too much. Want to get to the money, to the value, to making you guys more money, because that's what it's all about, right? Now, before I start off, guys, I want to let you guys in on two things. So first and foremost, I'm doing 75 hard. It's a challenge where I'm working out. Very disciplined approach to life for 75 days. And I'm letting you guys know this because the results I'm getting, make no mistake, it's not a coincidence. It's because I'm putting in the work. And my little message to you guys is discipline is the key to winning in this industry. Consistency. A lot of people don't talk about it, but how you do one thing, you do everything. If you're working out correctly, if you're reading, if you're meditating, if you're treating your relationships the right way, you're going to be winning in this industry as long as you know what you're looking at, right? So pay attention to what you're doing every single day for the results that you're looking to get, because that goes a long way with what you're trying to do. And as always, guys, here is my Instagram. I posted a play here yesterday for free. Royals money line 5,000 to win $6,250, and it won, guys. So go ahead and follow my page so you don't miss out on any little winners that I post for free on that page. Now, for today's analysis, guys, we got two games. We got two MLB playoff games. Philadelphia at New York Mets. So let's start off with this one. Got Aaron Nola against Sean Manaea, right? Aaron Nola has been a little bit shaky this season. And over his last 5 games, he's been even more shaky. As a matter of fact, he faced off the Mets a month ago and gave up 6 earned runs in 4.1 innings pitched. Now, the story of the season with him against the Mets have been a story of two tales. One game, he got destroyed, gave up 6 earned runs in 4 innings pitched, and then May 14th, he pitched a complete game, 9 innings pitched and allowed 0 earned runs. So you typically like to factor in the last couple of games because momentum matters. How you did the last 5 games matter more than how you did in May, because that's typically the form you're in. So I'm factoring in more the last couple of games he's played, which have been shaky. Now, Sean Manaea on the flip side, pretty shaky too, especially over his last 3 games. He has gotten hit against Philadelphia this season, one of the games this season. On June 8th, he gave up 6 earned runs, right? Prior to that, September 21st, he gave up 3 earned runs. And his start against the Brewers wasn't the best, but it was solid. At least better than what he's done in previous years all around. Concern, and this stands out to me right now, is Philadelphia's bullpen. When we look at the overall picture right now for relievers for the entire season, it looks like Philadelphia has the lead. But when we look at the last 5, the story paints a different picture, guys. And Philadelphia's bullpen has been their trouble. They lost the game versus the Mets, game 1. Zach Wheeler pitched a great game, 7 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, and their bullpen came and cost him that game. Last game, they were fortunate enough that the bats got hot and ended up winning that game. But today, I'm a little worried when it comes to that bullpen. Hitting versus starting throwing hand, we have a situation where Phillies facing a lefty, and they have been hitting lefties a lot better as of late. Now, let's put up the last 5 because momentum does matter. The Mets have been playing a little bit more, and they have a little bit more momentum, in my opinion, just because they have been playing a little bit more. Now, let's continue on, guys. We have a situation where the line opened up at minus 112 for the Philadelphia Phillies. Philadelphia Phillies right now are attracting 57% of the bets and 62% of the handle. I want to see how this line moves. This game's at 5 p.m. right now. It's 10 p.m., so it's 7 hours away. This is going to shift a lot throughout the day. I believe it's going to be more 50-50, but as of now, Philadelphia does sharp money, and the line is currently sitting at minus 110. So the line has retracted a little bit of reverse line movement, but again, it's early in the day. We want to pay attention to see how this line moves throughout the day and the money percentages regarding that. So altogether, guys, when we look at Sean Manaea, we want to see what players really hit against him this season for the Philadelphia Phillies to get a better picture. We only have 2 games, so let's analyze it thoroughly. And we see right off the bat, Castellanos, Harper, Souza, a couple players had big hits on him, and RBI specifically too. One of the main guys that had 3 RBIs was Merrifield, so he'll probably be playing today. Schwarber, 2 RBIs. Garrett Subs, 1 RBI. So they've gotten to him this season. On the flip side, let's look at Aaron Nola and see what Mets player has had success against him. One of them is Francisco Alvarez, which is not that impressive, and Brandon Nimmo, which Brandon Nimmo has a lot of success against a lot of pitchers. He's a great freaking hitter. So, to me, in this situation, this favors the Phillies a little bit, and probably why they're favored, because there's only 2 players in the Mets that have seen Nolan have hit him really well. Other than that, it's been zeros throughout the board. Lindor, JD Martinez, Pete Alonso, key players have not really seen him, so that makes sense why this line's like this. Now, let's continue on, guys, and look a little bit further at the pitching. So, for playoff ball, I like to look at the last 28 days OPS for pitchers, and BaseballReference.com gives you that idea. What this does is give you an idea of how their bullpen is performing over the last month, which gives you a clear picture as either A, they're playing really bad, or B, they're playing rather all right. And we see it for what it is right now. The Mets pitching has been a lot better than the Philadelphia Phillies. Over the last 28 days, .609 OPS for the New York Mets pitchers. Over the last 28 days, .781 for the Philadelphia pitchers, which, if you don't know much about OPS for the last 28 days, that's a pretty big spread. I know it seems like just 1.8 points, but it's a pretty big spread regarding every single pitchers and all their stats. So that's something that we got to consider. Now let's continue on, and I want to see exactly how Vegas has these player props, these earned runs, to see if A, we have Aaron Nola favorite or Sean Manaea favorite to give up more runs. And it seems like Aaron Nola is favored to give up more runs, and something that we want to pay attention to, right? They have him over 1.5 at -180. So Aaron Nola favored to give up more runs in this game. Mets to bat in the 9th at -160, which is pretty high, and Philadelphia favored to get more hits in this game altogether. Right now, based on what I'm seeing in this situation, I do like the Mets, but let's continue on to the next game to see what the most valuable play of the day is, guys. So we got Dodgers at Padres. A little bit of a news alert if you guys didn't know. Buehler's a pitcher for the Dodgers today, and this guy got robbed yesterday. I read it in the news earlier today. He had a $100,000 watch, and it got robbed literally yesterday or 2 days ago. Something that could affect your mindset, especially a pitcher that's been struggling to get back into form. He came back from an injury. He's not been the same Walker Buehler that we saw a couple of years ago, but he's starting to progress, right? And he did face off against the Padres last time out and only gave up 1 earned run, which is impressive. On the flip side, you got Michael King, one of their better pitchers. Let's call it what it is. He's been lights out this season. He has faced the Dodgers a couple times this season, and in the last 2 starts, he gave up 0 earned runs. 0 earned runs, and it's something you want to pay attention to because you don't see that too often. A pitcher holding the Dodgers to 0, that's pretty rare to see. When we look at bullpen, it does favor the Dodgers just a bit overall. When we look at the last 5, it does favor them as well. When we look at hitting versus starting throwing hand, they're both facing righties, and it does favor the Dodgers just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Now, let's continue on and get a better picture as to Buehler. Any stats that might stand out regarding this game. If it splits, if he does better away or at home. And he is 0-2 away with a 6.53 ERA away this season, guys. This season. Now, small data because he's been injured. On the flip side, you got Michael King, a pitcher that does a lot better away than at home. So, both these pitchers are struggling where they're at. King pitches better away and he's at home. Buehler pitches better at home and he's away today. So right now, obviously, the edge does go to Michael King because he has performed a lot better this season altogether. Plain and simple, right? This line opened up at -154, guys. It's currently sitting at -150, and money and support is rather even. It's starting to seem like sharp action is going all over the Padres. VSIN is showing 52-70%, but other apps like Pickett and BetMGM are showing a lot of more money going to the Padres in this situation. So we might have a situation here, and I want to wait closer to game time, that we have reverse line movement in this game. It's really rare to catch the Dodgers at +130, guys. And as much as I want to say the Padres are the play today, Dodgers might be worth a look with the value you guys are getting at +130. Now, again, I don't know what the play is going to be just yet. I want to get closer to game time, see the lineup, see how this line moves before making a decision. Very similar to yesterday, guys. Very similar. Yesterday, had I not done that, probably would have taken the Saints or the Tigers. The Tigers did win. But I'd rather play it safe, play it conservative, and wait to get all the information and provide you guys the most informed decision and make it 8-0 today to start October. So for today, I will be posting it on Instagram once again. Good news, if you do not have Instagram, follow me on Telegram. I left the description there below. It's a free chat. I'll post it there too for you guys. That way you guys don't miss out if you guys don't have Instagram, guys.